All right, I guess first up, two tough games coming up practically back to back, starting with Illinois State, a very defensive team. What's the preparation look like for them?
Well, our preparation is pretty consistent for all of our teams, all of our opponents, and I think that's good for our team. But when you get down to the details, you do have to prepare for a really good guard and a TT Magic. Simone Goods is an outstanding, physical, big, strong post player. Both of those players could put up 30 at any moment. So we've got to really key in on those two young ladies. We've got to be solid across the board defensively. And then offensively, we're going to have to work because this is a really good defensive team.
And then how important is staying focused when you have another team like Bradley, who's 17-5 on the year, sitting right on the other side?
Well, I think both of these teams are really talented. I think they're similar enough in what they do well to help us in terms of one, preparation, being ready for both teams. I don't think our team is going to overlook anybody at this point. I think we understand we've got to come out and play. I think we also understand right now everybody's looking at us. I think we've got a little bit of a target now that we've may not had in the last month. So I think our team's had a really good approach, and hopefully we'll have the same thing this weekend.
Coach, it's now a full week between games. When you're on a roll like you guys are right now, does that start to feel like just you haven't played in forever?
Yes and no. This has been a good week for us, and to get some rest and to get some legs back under us. And hopefully our execution piece will still be there. Right now, one of my big concerns for this team is remaining a high-energy team throughout a long season, and I think it was really important to get those rest days and also have some good practice days worked in this week. So it was an odd week with it coming off our travel partner, but hopefully it's been good for us.
So you're catching the second half of the Valley schedule. You're seeing everybody for the second time. Then you go to the tournament in about a month. You'll see everybody for a third time. What are the keys to success when you're playing against a team for that second and third time?
Well, I think the second time's very, very interesting because we're going into every game with the same game plan. There's no reason for us to change our game plan. It worked. However, everyone will probably have a different game plan for us. So we have to be able to adjust on the fly in these upcoming games. We have to maybe be one step ahead of our opponent in our preparation, understanding, hey, this may have worked, but this might not work next time. So just trying to figure out just little intricacies, and also just keep our team sharp and make sure that what we've done well in the past, we will continue to do well.
How important, you start the season slow, work on things, now you're on a huge stretch. On both of those halves, how important is veteran leadership like Danielle gets in keeping a young team focused and grounded and working hard nose down?
If you don't have leadership in November for our team, we're toast. You have to have leadership that's going to pull you through a rough patch, be able to tell you what's ahead and how we can handle this. I think she was really instrumental in keeping our team positive. And then now I think everybody feels good about where we're at, but also you've got to have that leadership to come in and stay consistent. And one of the most consistent players on our team has been Danielle. She comes in every single day, the same person, whether that's practice or game, and she's very competitive with great work ethic, and I think our team is feeding off of that.